Hi, guys, and welcome to THFC Till I Die, home of Tottenham past, present, and the exciting future under any manager that manages this great football club. And of course, this is the predicted lineup for Tottenham Hotspur versus Leicester tomorrow. A really important game, a really vital game in Spurs this season. Can we back the 3-2 win away at Hoffenheim with our first Premier League win in 2025? Our first Premier League win since we beat Southampton 5-0 before Christmas back in middle of December or late November, early December. A few players coming back, of course, the return of Harry Winks and co coming back to Spurs. The return of Vardy as well, who always plays well against us. It's also James Maddison's game against his former club as well. And a little bit prickly in the press conference yesterday. With the transfer, any new players coming in. Of course, there is going to be, I am going to do a video on the Tottenham's preseason, or Tottenham's transfer window this January. And believe it's not great. It's not going to be a great viewing if you are in that recruitment office, because I think heads have to roll. They rarely do. I think it's been dreadful. We've only brought one player in. It's nowhere near good enough, and it's not acceptable at this club to have this sort of window. But looking back to it, I found a stat that we've only bought one or none or two players at the most in January. So we, going back to the early 2000s to 2020 or even 2019, we didn't bring in many players. But look, that's for the video that I'm going to do tonight and probably put it out tomorrow for you guys tomorrow evening. So do watch out for that. But this is the predicted lineup show. So do please hit the like button. Please do hit the subscription button as well. But if you can, also hit the subscription for our channel sponsor. Our channel sponsor, of course, is Private Internet Access. And this is a little video to explain to them what it is. It is €45 for 2 years plus 4 months free. You help them, it helps us. But anyway, this is a video about Private Internet Access.
Let me talk to you. A little reference there, but I'm going to stop messing about. I'm going to talk to you about Private Internet Access, the best VPN in the land. Now, when you're online, you may not realize, but all of your data is there for the taking by anybody. With a VPN such as Private Internet Access, your data is safe and secure, streamlined, and nobody else can get hold of it. That's why I use one anyway. VPN's very easy to use. Private Internet Access, all you got to do is log on your phone, select where you want to be. So I want to be in America, and I click go, and there we are. You can also link up your devices to it from your phone if that is easier for you. It's available on a lot of platforms as well. As you can see, and you can use it for a very, very big range of things. So that's even better as well. You can use it, like I said, on all your devices, smartphone, tablets, gaming consoles, and stick it on your modem. And it's unlimited devices. One equals all. It's available all across the world, and it works perfectly. What they do is they mask your IP address, so pesky 3 o'clock kickoffs aren't an issue anymore, and they're independently audited, so there's no logs, 30 million customers, and 4.5-star Trustpilot rated excellent review. Private Internet Access. Get yours now.
And that is the proud channel sponsor of THFC Till I Die. Great sponsor to have, that great company to work with. As I said, guys, €45 for 2 years plus 4 months free. You help them, it helps us, and it helps us bring you better content and better graphics and better videos for you so you have a better viewing experience with us. Guys, also very quickly, if you are a member, there is a link in the members section. Do hit that link. It will give you access to our new WhatsApp group, our new fans WhatsApp group, where you guys get to come in and talk to us as well, talk everything Tottenham in that group. And it's a bit of probably stress away. So any little bit of tidbits we get, we will keep you up to date in there as well. But this is my predicted lineup for the Leicester game tomorrow. I've gone very similar to the game with the lineup on Wednesday, because I think the first half we were absolutely exceptional. I know there's a big question. Do you start Kulu? Do you drop Kulu? Look, for me, I dice with this. Do I or don't I? And for me, look, as much as Mikey Moore is a great player, Mikey Moore's a great talent, I don't think you start him. I think he's very good as an impact sub. So I think you play Kulu for 60 minutes, then bring him off. But you have to play Kulu tomorrow. You rarely do. But you could have played Madison on the wing and put if Saar was fit, because we know Saar, Basuma all have knocks, so we don't know if they're 50-50, so we don't know if they're going to start or they'll be on the bench. But this is my starting 11. I'll go with the return of Kingski in goal. I've started with the back four of Pedro Porro, Ben Davis, Radu Dragerson, and Archie Gray. I think Archie Gray for me has been exceptional this season. He really has. 18-year-old, and he's done everywhere where Ange has him to play. He's never let us down once. So for me, he really is coming very close to my player of the season. A midfield tree of the return of the Uruguayan general, of course, the return of Bentancur after his sort of precautional layoff because of the head injuries. Great to see him back. Worrying scenes in that game against Liverpool, but it's great to see him back. Great to see him fit. He's in there with Bergveld and, of course, James Madison in that midfield tree. We also got we've got a front tree, or front four, really, of Kulu, Madison, and Sonny. Kulu and Sonny on the wings, of course, the captain. Madison in that number 10 role, and, of course, up front himself, the Brazilian Richarlison leading the line. Look, Richarlison's no Solanke, does his best, but we really do need a striker up there that can take chances. And I think Richarlison is so injury prone, every minute. If he goes down, you're thinking, is he going to get injured? But look, it is what it is. We have to use him. Solanke's out for 6 weeks, so let's get behind him. Look, you can't fault his shithousery. You can't fault his commitment. You can't fault the love for the club. You really can't. But is he the striker for us going forward? No. And this is where this window we've been let down, because we could have done with a striker coming in. We could have done with some more reinforcements, give Kulu a rest, give some of these players a bit of a breather, because it's going to get thick and fast now with January coming into February with FA Cup games, League Cup semi-finals, as well, the second leg of that, plus Europe, plus more league games. We're coming into the business end of the season now, and this is where we should have been backing the manager, but we didn't. But guys, that is my predicted lineup. Do hit the like button, do hit the subscription button if you can. If you don't agree, let me know in the comment section below. What would your lineup be? Would you make any changes? My score prediction is 3-1. I'm going for that. So do join us later. But please hit like button, subscription. Let's get to 3K. Come on, you Spurs and Big Andrew.